Hello and welcome to a brief overview of the Money Ledger program for Canadian truckers with IFTA and one input tax. In this video you'll see how you can easily keep track of all your business and personal expenses, your revenue, and your IFTA and your taxes with this ledger. Let's take a brief look at the program and enter some transactions. The screen you're looking at now is the monthly screen. Top left you can see that it's January, and to bottom you can see there's one tab for every month. On the left side of the screen is where you make your entries for your income and expense items. Then on the right side of the screen, being automatically populated, are two summary statements. The first summary is for all your business and personal expenses and revenue combined, and the next summary is business only. Scrolling below that, you have an input tax summary for the month, showing what you've collected, paid, and net balance due for your taxes. You show your payment type summary for the total for each type of payment. You have receivables listed here, and you have unreconciled entries here. So when you get your bank statements in the mail, you can reconcile this ledger with your bank account statements. Okay, next we have our setup screen. In the setup screen, we simply list all our expense categories here that you wish to track. You can customize those any way you wish. And to the right of the expense categories are split percentages between trucking and personal. So for example, if you have a home office expense and you want to expense 10% to trucking and 90% to personal, you just simply enter the ratios here, and when you make an entry you choose the split class, and we'll show you that in a minute, and the math gets done for you. Same with meal expenses. If you're buying meals and 80% of it's going to be expensed to trucking, 20% personal, you simply put in the ratios here, and again use the split class when making entries, and it gets done with the proper calculations. On the left side, you have items to appear on trucking financial statement. So you have an item that you wish to have appear on your trucking business statement. You simply check it off here, and that item will show up. If you don't want it to show up under business, you just simply uncheck it. To the top left, you put in your year, and you can copy the program, use it year after year. Put in the name of your trucking business there if you like. Put in the name of all of your different payment methods. Put in your input tax names that you're tracking along with the tax rate, and the program will calculate those taxes for you. And also your financial year. So if your financial year starts in, for example, March, you click March, choose Submit, and the program is set up for you with that financial year. Once you're done your setup, you click Save and you're good to go. We also have an IFTA report. So you can do these, and you can track log your miles and fuel purchases in different states and provinces, and it'll do the summary for you. And there's a separate video on this, so you can watch that next. And then finally, we have a year-to-date report of all your income and expenses. So we have a year-to-date business report, year-to-date business and personal, and plus 4 quarterly reports. And beneath these are quarterly summaries of all your input taxes for ECGST or HST remittances. Okay, so let's do a few entries. 3rd of January, we used our Visa, and it's for trucking, and we made a diesel fuel purchase at Shell, and let's say it was $250. And here we can enter our taxes manually or choose which tax it is, and it'll do the math for you right there, and you're done your entry. 4th of January, we had something going to our savings account, and it was trucking, and it was income. And we had a payment. You can put in a note there of any kind, put in the amount, and it'll calculate the tax for you and the net balance, and you're all set. Going to the right, you can see everything's being populated for you automatically for income and expenses. Shows you the amount of taxes paid and collected, making remittances real easy for your GST or HST. Okay, the next one, we'll do one more entry, 5th of January, and we have our Visa, and let's say we have, this time we'll do split, because we're going to claim a meal expense, and we want that to split out 80-20, and let's say it's at Denny's, and it's $15, and our tax on that, and we're all set to go. And you're all done. And if any of these was a US purchase, you would simply go to the left column and mark it as US dollars. Then later, when you get your bank statement in the mail, or your Visa statement in the mail, you can come back and change that entry based on the currency conversion that you have. And then when you're done, you simply reconcile and say, yeah, I'm done. I've reconciled that with my bank statement, that one with my bank statement. And then when you go down to your reconciliation report, you can see there's just one entry left, and you simply continue to reconcile until they're all done with your paper statements. And there's a reconciliation video as well to make that happen and show you how that can happen. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in. I hope you found the video helpful.